Hey friends, so today we are going to be talking about something I've never spoken about on this channel, and that is credit cards for Australians. I'm going to go through how to use credit cards safely, how I personally use credit cards to redeem it for free travel, free points, free lounge invitations without paying any interest or having any debt on my credit cards. And at the end of the video, I'll also go through the best credit cards that you can sign up for. So I've been using credit cards for years, and whenever I bring up the fact that I do have a credit card, I always get a few mixed reactions from people. So first, let's get into some misconceptions about credit cards.
Why would you use credit cards? Do you like paying really high interest?
No, you don't need to pay interest on your credit card if you do pay off your credit card every single month on time like me. The danger with this though is if you do overspend on your credit card, then you will have to pay interest on that. So it is really important, especially in the early days, to really diligently track your expenses. And to do this, you can use a lot of free money apps like Finder or WeMoney. These can connect to your different credit cards and bank accounts, and they can show you how much money you're spending.
Doesn't that affect your credit score and affect your ability to get a home loan?
So I've actually set up the Finder app, and it gives me a show of my credit score, so I can easily see what my credit score is at any given moment. It is still in the excellent range. Even though I have had numerous different credit cards, I still have managed to get a home loan. So I got this apartment with a 20% deposit. I also have a pre-approval for another home loan with a 10% deposit. So even though I have had multiple credit cards, because I do pay them off every single month on time, it doesn't affect my credit score. But something very important to note is if you do apply for a credit card and you do get rejected, then it will affect your credit score. So that's why I do like to have a look at the Finder app, and it will actually give me the likelihood of whether I will be accepted or not into that credit card. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure your mouse travels down to this video and clicks on the like button. I would really appreciate it, and make sure you do subscribe to this channel for more videos about investing and personal finance. So how do I personally use credit cards in a safe way? So the first thing that I do is I only spend on my credit card what I would normally spend on my debit card. The second thing that I do is I pay off my credit card every single month on time. So there was this one time I had my credit card statement, and the credit card statements are a little bit confusing. I'll definitely give them that. So the credit card statement said amount due $100, but I think I owed like $1,000 or $2,000 on my credit card. And I thought in that month, because it said amount due $100, I could easily just get away with paying the $100 on my credit card.
Nope.
I was wrong. So I actually paid the $100 on my credit card, and after a couple of days, I actually incurred $100 in interest because of the debt, because I didn't pay off the full balance of my credit card. So it is super important that whenever you are using a credit card, you do pay off the balance on time every single month, and do pay the full amount, otherwise you will be charged interest. Do not make my mistake. So the third thing that I do is when I am applying for a new credit card, I cancel any credit cards that I'm no longer using. I think it's really important, especially if you are applying for home loans and things like that. You don't have too many credit cards open at the same time. When you are applying for home loans, the banks actually do look at your credit card, and they look at the limit on your credit card as a debt. So when I am applying for home loans, I make sure I reduce the limit as much as possible on my credit cards. And finally, there is often a minimum spend that you need to make in order to qualify for the bonus points. So I try to make this minimum spend, and usually it's about $3,000 for the first 3 months, or it could be more than that depending on how many bonus points there are. So in those first 3 months, I do try to spend the minimum amount so I can get those bonus points. And if it is slightly more than what I would normally spend, I try to put through some business expenses and things that I wouldn't really use for personal use on my card, so I can make up the minimum spend for my credit card. So let's get into credit card hacks and all of the things that I've learned over the last couple of years of using credit cards. So the first thing that I learned is that bonus points are the most important thing. So now whenever I am looking for a new credit card to apply for, I don't really look at how much money you'll get per dollar spent because it actually doesn't really make a big difference. The thing that really makes a huge difference is the bonus points that you do get when you sign up to a new credit card. So credit cards can give you bonus points of from 40,000 up to 100,000 bonus points when you do sign up to a new credit card. And one Qantas point usually equals about 1 to 2 cents in value. So the sign up bonuses are really decent. So if you signed up to a credit card with 100,000 points as a bonus, this would actually give you a dollar value of between $1,000 to $2,000. And with my credit card points, I've been able to do a lot of things that I just normally wouldn't have been able to afford. For example, I actually flew from Sydney to Singapore business class there and on the way back, and I've flown business class a couple of times, been to different business lounges all around the world, all from using credit cards and credit card points. Whereas if I would have had to pay for those flights, it would have costed me thousands of dollars and I just wouldn't have done it. You can also get free lounge invitations with credit cards. A lot of Amex credit cards actually give you free business lounge invitations. So when you are at the airport waiting for your flight, you can go to the business lounge and get free food, free drinks, pretty much anything for free. Another thing that I've learned is Amex generally gives you the best bonus points, and it actually has the best points that you get per dollar spent. But the downside of using an Amex card is it's not accepted everywhere. So when it isn't accepted everywhere, I do usually have a Visa or MasterCard credit card as a backup. So when my Amex isn't accepted, I can easily just use my Visa card or my MasterCard credit card. And another thing that I've learned is annual fees don't really matter that much to me, especially when it comes to credit cards, because I'm often able to redeem the annual fee for free travel. So if you have a look on the Qantas credit card website, they will have a list of credit cards and they actually show you which one you'll be able to redeem your annual fee in free travel credit. So essentially, yes, you might be paying $200 or $300 on your credit card annual fee, but you're also able to use $200 or $300 in travel credit. So the way that I see it is, because I do like going on holiday quite a lot, I still am able to use that money towards free travel, and this is money that I would have spent anyway. So now let's jump into the best credit cards. So here on the Qantas website, we can see all of the different Qantas credit cards which are available. So the main differences in these credit cards is the bonus points, and the thing that I do like to look at when I am applying for a new credit card is the bonus points, because that's really what's going to give me the best value when I am signing up to a new credit card. So I try to sign up to a credit card with as many bonus points as possible. I also do have a look at the annual fee, and I do like to double check that the annual fee is also redeemable in travel credit. So as you can see, this Qantas American Express Ultimate card does have $450 in Qantas travel credit, and it does have a $450 annual fee. So another thing which I have noticed is it doesn't actually matter if the credit card that I am applying for is attached to a particular bank, because I don't need to bank with that particular bank in order to get accepted into a credit card. I don't have to switch over my savings or anything like that. I'm essentially just using that bank's credit card. Another thing to note is some of these credit cards do have minimum salary amounts or minimum earnings that you need to make per year in order to apply for some of these credit cards. And that's why I think it's really important to have a look through the Finder app and make sure that you can apply for this credit card. Because some of these big credit cards, like especially American Express and some of the ones with really high bonus points, do have a pretty high starting salary that you need to have in order to apply for it. So honestly, for the best credit cards that you can apply for, I honestly don't think that it really matters. I think it all just depends on the person. So how much money you earn, and also what your goals are and what kind of rewards you want to redeem it for. I'm mainly talking about Qantas points because I do like to redeem my points for travel. But if you're not really a big fan of traveling, there are other credit cards that can give you other points, like gift cards to shops. So I think it is important to just shop around for different credit cards and see which one is right for you. And I also do have a link in my description below to the credit card that I'm currently using, which is an American Express. If you do sign up to this credit card, we both actually get 40,000 free Qantas bonus points. So if you would like to check out that affiliate link, make sure you click in the link in my description below. I would really appreciate it, so we can both get some free travel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful, and I would love to hear from you guys. Do you guys use credit cards or do you not use credit cards? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you did like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos about investing and personal finance. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And if you'd like to see some more videos, I've got some links to some videos here, so make sure you click the links and click through to another video.